There are a plethora of differences between Islamic and mainstream finance, but two of the most important are the methods of sharing profit and loss and the prohibition of the collection and payment of interest by lenders and investors, and also taking interest on loans. Hello and welcome to Islamic Finance Weekly. I am Rahma Saeed Muhammad. Let us recap some key developments and stories for April 2024. We commence with the story that the Alternative Bank Limited, Alt Bank, announced a strategic collaboration with Food Bank and Sterling One Foundation to raise approximately 20 million naira in support of hunger alleviation and educational initiatives. This initiative aligns with the theme of the African Union Summit 2024, Educate and Skill Africa for the 21st Century. The managing director of the Alternative Bank, Hassan Yusuf, unveiled this plan, highlighting the forthcoming Altwork event as a pivotal fundraising platform. Through this initiative, we aim to mobilize contributions from both internal and external stakeholders, reaffirming our commitment to education and societal welfare, stated Yusuf. The Lotus Capital Limited has launched its Waqf Endowment Fund to address key social imbalances and societal ills, according to Islamic injunction. Speaking at the launch, the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of Lotus Capital Limited, Hajara Adiola, stated that Waqf was launched to give a sustainable benefit to beneficiaries irrespective of their social standing. Adiola added that the concept of Waqf was similar to the Western concept of endowment. She said, the idea is a charitable deed in perpetuity. Waqf simply means endowment. One definition for Waqf endowment is to keep wealth that can give benefits. The idea for this Lotus Waqf Endowment Fund is actually like a social welfare fund. It's intended to be like a charity retirement account. But unlike a retirement account, which starts when you stop working and stops when you die. Head of Investment Management and Research at Lotus Capital, Indako Mujindadi, said they will generate income from the fund and use it for charity. He added that the firm is also looking at charitable activities in social empowerment, economic empowerment, and supporting families and less privileged people as well. The Non-Interest Capital Market Committee recently reported that it was working with the Ministry of Finance to explore using non-interest instruments for asset securitization and infrastructure projects, potentially opening new financing avenues. The committee also engages with the Islamic Banking and Finance Institute of Malaysia to provide training and collaboration opportunities for Nigerian Islamic finance institutions. This was part of the key outcomes from the first quarterly meeting of the Capital Market Committee for the year 2024. We go on a break, and when we return, the Islamic Finance Weekly Key Developments and Stories continues. Welcome back, and now the Fact Box segment. Here's a fact. Egypt, Nigeria, and South Africa were the only three public sukuk issuers in 2023, contributing a mere 2% of global sukuk volumes. In money terms, the three countries accounted for 70% of Africa's total sukuk issuance since 2014, with South Africa and Egypt the only two to issue US dollar sukuk in the international market through well-subscribed $500 million and $1.5 billion transactions. Now to our next story. The leaders of 10 multilateral development banks, including the Islamic Development Bank, announced joint steps to work more effectively as a system and increase the impact and scale of their work to tackle urgent development challenges. The leaders outlined key deliverables for joint and coordinated action in 2024 and beyond, building on the progress since their Marrakesh statement in 2023, as their institutions work to accelerate progress toward the Sustainable Development Goals and to better support clients in addressing regional and global challenges. The MDB heads committed to concrete and actionable deliverables in 5 critical areas: scaling up multilateral development banks, boosting joint action on climate change, strengthening country-level collaboration, and co-financing, catalyzing private sector mobilization, and enhancing development effectiveness and impact. According to Al Huda Center for Islamic Banking and Economics, CIBE, Islamic banking and finance is experiencing a surge in popularity within the Commonwealth of Independent States region, presenting a significant new market for financial services. This was highlighted by a recent visit to Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Azerbaijan, while the global assets for Islamic finance industry boast a value exceeding $4.5 trillion. CIS countries are just beginning to tap into this potential. A combination of factors drives this surge. Firstly, large Muslim populations in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan are seeking Sharia-compliant financial products. Secondly, governments in these nations are actively establishing legal frameworks to support Islamic finance development. Finally, the desire to diversify economies beyond traditional sectors is fueling interest in Islamic banking as an alternative. Though Islamic finance currently holds a small share of the CIS financial market, reports suggest substantial growth is imminent. The Islamic Development Bank Institute announced the 18th edition of the ISDB Global Forum on Islamic Finance to be held in Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, on 28 April 2024, in conjunction with the ISDB Group annual meetings and Golden Jubilee celebration. In a press statement, it said they will bring together thought leaders, policymakers, financial experts, and other stakeholders in the Islamic finance industry to deliberate on innovative tools to foster sustainable development. It said the event themed Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Leadership in Islamic Finance will have keynote speeches by His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Al-Jasser, Chairman ISDB Group, His Excellency Dr. Stephen Groff, Governor of Subnational Development Fund, and Engineer Mutlaq H. Al-Murashid, CEO Tesni Corporation. And that brings us to the end of Islamic Finance Weekly today. Don't forget to keep it stayed with us next week on the program. Follow us on all our social media platforms displayed on the screen. Thank you for watching. I am Rahma Say Muhammad.